Who is richer, Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Net worth, car collection, mansion. Thousands of aspiring actors pursue acting in the hope of striking it rich and becoming famous because of the industry's unmistakable attraction. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone have frequently been contrasted since they first rose to fame. That makes perfect sense, of course, as Stallone and Schwarzenegger had a lot of fans in common, making it only reasonable for them to compare who was the bigger star. Having said that, one of the simplest ways to determine whether Stallone or Schwarzenegger was more successful, richer, is to look at how much money they are each worth. That's why in today's video we'll talk about who is richer between Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger. It has become increasingly usual for fans to rank everything since the internet became a major essential in the globe, including their favorite movie stars. However, you could suppose that the biggest movie stars don't care about comparisons, given how successful they are. That's definitely not the case when it comes to Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger, because they've been fierce rivals for a long time. Sylvester Stallone has previously claimed that he and Arnold Schwarzenegger once held a deep-seated conflict toward one another that even their DNA hated each other. In fact, Stallone's desire to surpass Schwarzenegger at one point led to Sly being tricked into appearing in one of the worst films ever by Arnold. After reading the movie's script, "Stop or my mum will shoot," Schwarzenegger said it was a piece of shit. In his conclusion, Stallone was given the part after Arnold declined it, and he immediately called Schwarzenegger to inquire about it. Schwarzenegger revealed to Stallone that he was considering playing the lead in the movie in an act of wicked brilliance. Stallone then gave his agent the order to play the part, something he would later come to regret. That rage eventually subsided, but Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger have persisted in their obsession without doing one another. Schwarzenegger and Stallone are now great friends and frequently spend out together. For instance, Stallone once claimed in a 2013 David Letterman interview that after a while I started to appreciate this competition, this one-upmanship. He'd acquire a bigger gun. I'd shoot more people. He'd shoot more people. They still like needling one another, so it doesn't mean they aren't any longer in competition with one another. And just like that, there has been a long list of action stars over the years who gained notoriety before quickly fading away. But Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger have remained popular, unlike the majority of their peers. It is even more amazing that Stallone and Schwarzenegger continue to be well liked, considering that they were both renowned for having enormous physiques. After all, both men are now in their 70s, and at that age most people aren't exactly in the best of physical shape. Before we continue, we'd like to ask for a few moments of your time. If you want to support Channel Name, please leave a like and click on the subscription button. This would help us create more engaging content for you. Now, moving back to where we left off. Arnold Schwarzenegger's current net worth. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a versatile success who possesses both talent and achievement. He acquired a substantial portion of his income through acting in some of the greatest movies ever made. Arnold received $75,000 for his performance in The Terminator in 1984. Nevertheless, his highest salary came from the 1988 film Twins. Arnold made an estimated $70 to $80 million from the movie, after denying the same in exchange for 13.33% of the gross revenue. Schwarzenegger would earn somewhere between $2 and $25 million for the other projects. He earned a large sum of money for his work in Terminator 3. The bodybuilder-turned-actor amassed a vast fortune by earning an estimated $35 million from the film. Arnold reportedly received $21,429 for each uttered word in Terminator 2. His real estate history raises his financial worth. Schwarzenegger, an underappreciated real estate tycoon with a property portfolio worth around $100 million. All of this adds up to an estimated $450 million in net worth for the actor. Sylvester Stallone's current net worth. Sylvester Stallone, an actor, screenwriter, producer and director, has also had enormous success at the box office. His films have generated an estimated $4 billion in worldwide revenue to date. Stallone created the screenplay for the film Rocky in just 3 days and earned $23,000 to portray the lead. This was the source of his first commercial breakthrough. The movie earned $225 million worldwide. From the 1970s to 2012, Stallone made close to $300 million in film salaries. In 1982, he made an astounding $3.5 million from First Blood. The following year, he made $10 million from his first producer role in Staying Alive. Sylvester earned $12 million for Rocky IV and made close to $16 million for Rambo 3. In present, an adjusted figure is close to $500 million. The Rambo star has a healthy net worth of over $400 million when you take into account all of his earnings and possessions. The referee so raises the Terminator's hand for having the highest net worth. Arnold prevails in a close contest on the judges' scorecard by a $50 million margin. Arnold Schwarzenegger's fancy car collection. There are many things in life that people are devoted about. As a result, when they become wealthy, they will seek to amass exclusive items for their personal collections. Arnold Schwarzenegger, a legend in the world of bodybuilding, has a sizable collection of cars. His cars, meanwhile, aren't the kind you'd often see on city streets. The actor has military-style cars, including a Mercedes-Benz Unimog, a Hummer H1 Slantback, and an ex-military Dodge M37, and it only seems sense that the former Mr. Olympia would own a number of vehicles with military themes given his varied duties in the military. On his list of collectibles, there is one vehicle in his collection that would be superior to all others. He owns this M47 Patton tank for himself. Yes, a tank. You heard that right. Furthermore, it is a fully functional mega machine and not just a showpiece. But in addition to his military-style cars, the Terminator actor also owns a variety of sports, antique and classic cars. The Bugatti Veyron is the most impressive sports car Schwarzenegger possesses in terms of strength, speed and appearance. In addition to the Bentley Continental GT Supersports convertible, Mercedes-Benz SLS AMG Roadster, Porsche Turbo and first-generation electric Tesla Roadster, he also has a custom-built Audi R8, a Bentley Continental GTC, and Bentley Continental GT Supersports convertible. Wow, I can't even count and memorize all of that. The list is just endless. There are still more for you to find out yourself. Sylvester Stallone's fancy car collection. Most of Sylvester Stallone's collection of cars will make car enthusiasts drool. Stallone's car collection is notable for its mix of sporty and luxury vehicles. He has a wide variety of them, some of which cost millions of dollars, including supercars and classic cars from the past. Sly Stallone likes to defy the rules and be unique. His taste in cars is unrivaled, just like his sense of fashion. In celebration of Hendrick Motorsport's 25th anniversary, he bought a personalized Hendrick Camaro. The list of his other possessions includes a 1932 Highboy Hot Rod, a Chevrolet C3 Corvette, a Bugatti Veyron, a Bentley Continental GTC, a Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, and the list just goes on and on. Work and play come hard for Sylvester Stallone. These are just a few of the magnificent cars in his collection. The actor undoubtedly appreciates the value of excellence and style. Schwarzenegger and Stallone's mansions. The Shriver-Schwarzenegger family resided in a 4,100 square foot house in Los Angeles' upscale Pacific Palisades neighborhood. Although after 25 years of marriage and a well-publicized cheating scandal, Shriver moved out of the family home in Pacific Palisades and the couple separated. Maria moved into her own home close by to maintain the children's co-parenting routine. Arnie also sold the former family house to Vicky Strauss, Kennedy, and Maxwell Kennedy, two of Maria's relatives. He eventually moved back into the Pacific Palisades neighborhood, not far from their original family home, situated on more than 2.5 acres in one of LA's most prestigious gated communities, and offers breathtaking views of the canyons and the Pacific Ocean. The mansion has 7 bedrooms and 7 bathrooms. It comes with a chef's kitchen, several living rooms, entertainment spaces, and a personal gym. Along with being deeply invested in his children's life, he's also a proud fur parent. A small horse named Whiskey and a donkey named Lulu, both of which have been shown on the actor's Instagram account, are just two of the actor's many unusual creatures that roam about his expansive Pacific Palisades property. Stallone, on the other hand, has owned various exquisite and luxurious properties, but where does he reside? In their brand new property in Palm Beach, Florida, Stallone and his family are currently enjoying the tropical ambiance. In December 2020, the celebrity spent a whopping $35.38 million on his most recent real estate purchase. This magnificent property, which was constructed in 2014, has an impressive 13,241 square feet of living space, 7 spacious bedrooms, and 10 bathrooms. No matter which room you're in, it has a bright, airy feel thanks to the vaulted ceilings in many of them, and the numerous doors that open outside. Even more permission was granted to the family to enclose the land with a security gate, converting it into a luxurious complex in the center of a posh Palm Beach neighborhood. Ah, to be rich. What will you if you're just as rich as these amazing people? Let us know in the comment section below. If you want more content related to this topic, make sure to check our channel. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.